Today I am reviewing the ASUS Zenbook Duo laptop. If at any time you'd like to explore this product for yourself and grab it at a great price, be sure to check the links below the video. The dual 14-inch OLED displays are obviously the headline feature, but what matters is how usable they are in real life. Once you get into a workflow with two full 3K OLED touchscreens stacked vertically, it's hard to go back. The extra screen space isn't a gimmick. It immediately translates into better focus and efficiency. You can keep reference material, chats, timelines, or tool panels on one screen while working distraction-free on the other. For content creators, developers, researchers, traders, or anyone who constantly switches windows, this feels like a productivity unlock rather than a novelty. Both displays are stunning. The OLED panels are sharp, vibrant, and extremely smooth thanks to the 120Hz refresh rate. Text looks crisp, scrolling is fluid, and motion feels natural. Color reproduction is excellent, with rich contrast and deep blacks that OLED is known for. Watching videos, editing photos, or even just reading documents feels premium. The 16:10 aspect ratio is also a big win, giving you more vertical space, which matters more than people realize when working long hours. What impressed me is how seamless the different usage modes feel. You can use it like a traditional laptop, flip into dual screen mode with the kickstand, or reposition content depending on what you're doing. The detachable Bluetooth keyboard is surprisingly solid. It doesn't feel like an afterthought, and typing on it is comfortable even for long sessions. When you want maximum portability, everything folds back into a slim, compact form that still feels like a proper laptop, not a fragile experiment. Performance-wise, this machine is an absolute beast for a thin and light form factor. The Intel Core Ultra 9 285H is fast, efficient, and clearly built for modern workloads. Everyday tasks feel instant, but more importantly, heavier workloads like multitasking with creative apps, running virtual machines, compiling code, or handling large datasets are handled smoothly. The Intel AI Boost NPU quietly adds future-facing capability for AI-accelerated features in Windows 11, and while not every app fully uses it yet, the laptop feels ready for what's coming rather than already outdated. The 32GB of LPDDR5x RAM makes a massive difference here. This is the kind of memory headroom that lets you stop worrying about limits. You can keep dozens of tabs open, run demanding applications side by side across both screens, and never feel the system choke. The 1TB SSD is fast and spacious, making boot times quick and file access instant. Everything about the system feels tuned for people who work hard on their machines rather than just browse and stream. Despite all this power and hardware complexity, portability is shockingly good. At just 3.64 pounds and under 0.6 inches thick, it doesn't feel like you're carrying a dual-screen device at all. It slips into a bag easily, and the included sleeve is a nice touch. The build quality feels solid and confidence-inspiring, reinforced by its military-grade durability certification. This doesn't feel like a device you need to baby, which is important when you're traveling or moving between workspaces. Battery life is better than you'd expect given the hardware. In laptop mode, it comfortably lasts through a full workday of mixed use, and even in dual-screen mode, it holds up well enough that you're not constantly hunting for an outlet. Fast charging through Thunderbolt 4 means short top-ups go a long way, which fits perfectly with a mobile workflow. Connectivity is modern and future-proof. Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 5.4 provide fast, stable wireless performance, and the port selection is excellent for a device this thin. Thunderbolt 4, USB-A, HDMI 2.1, and a combo audio jack mean you can plug into displays, accessories, and peripherals without living the dongle life. The inclusion of the ASUS Pen 2.0 is another practical bonus, especially if you sketch, annotate documents, or take handwritten notes directly on the screen. What really sells the Zenbook Duo is that it doesn't feel like technology for technology's sake. Everything about it feels intentional. It's for people who want more screen space without sacrificing portability, for professionals who value efficiency, and for users who want a laptop that actually adapts to how they work rather than forcing them into old habits. This is not a casual browsing machine, and it's not trying to be. It's a premium productivity tool that justifies its existence the moment you start using both displays properly. Backed by the design and engineering polish you'd expect from ASUS, the Zenbook Duo feels like a glimpse into where laptops are heading, not 5 years from now, but right now.